A proposed gravel pit has some residents worried.
And our Denver 7 Sally Mamdou is in Johnstown, where residents are fighting back against the company because, Sally, they don't want this gravel pit in their backyard.
Absolutely not, but it's tricky, Ann, because let me explain to you something real quick. Right now, I'm in Johnstown. I'm at a subdivision called the River Thompson subdivision. However, though, right behind me is this open space here. It's privately owned and it's in Lamar County, which means residents that live in Johnstown don't really get much say as to what goes down over there. However, tonight they tell me they are not going down without a fight. This view is what pulled Christy and her husband, Terry Baldino, to buy a home at the Big Thompson River Ranch subdivision in Johnstown.
We paid extra for our somewhat small lot just to have the open space.
But they say they'll no longer be getting their money's worth.
About a year ago, we got notice that the owner of this property has applied special use permit to change the zoning from agriculture to allow sand and gravel.
Which means for the next 5 to 7 years, if the zoning permit is approved, their open space will be turned into a gravel pit site.
Visually, it's an eyesore, and it causes your property levels to values to drop.
And Christy says it will create a lot of dust, noise, and traffic.
They're proposing 220 one-way trips out on our frontage road. Our frontage road is the only access to and from our neighborhood.
The 136-acre site named Stroh Quarry will be placed right in the middle of 2 subdivisions and will be used to build projects like roads. Colson Excavation, the company that owns the open space and will be running the mining, didn't want to be interviewed on camera, but asked us to use this video to answer questions as to why they picked Christie's subdivision.
Some people think that you can just go out and dig in any old piece of ground out here and find aggregate, but it only lives down through the bottom of the rivers down through here.
Both the Big Thompson River Ranch and Thompson Crossings are located near the Thompson River in Lamar County, which is where the company says they have to mine for gravel.
And the specifications of the city of Loveland or Fort Collins or the county, you can't just have dirt or sand. You have to have rock, and it has to be of quality to ensure performance.
But still, Christy, her husband, and several of their neighbors say they didn't sign up for a gravel pit view. Christy, as well as the other neighbors, have hired a lawyer to represent them. There's also an upcoming hearing on this permit before the Lamar County Planning Commission. Now, that will take place next month. The city of Johnstown sides with these neighbors, but it's going to be ultimately up to the Lamar County Commission to decide whether they want that gravel pit permit to come right behind me here in this open space. We are live in Johnstown. Sally Mamdou, Denver 7.
Thank you.